All right, welcome back to my Draconian Necromancer video series here. So we're now at the end of turn 15. So recapping the last few turns, have a scout out, finally cast one of these guys to do some scouting to see what's up around here. Keeping a few guys parked there and parked here just to stop roaming bands from coming in. It's able to place down a fortress for some additional resources. Coming out this way because I want to get some of these additionally built reanimators into the armies, because I'm thinking I am powerful enough now to split my my leader and my hero apart, so I can start covering more ground. So I need to just distribute a reanimator to each, because ideally I like having one reanimator or two reanimators per army, at least one, because you really need to have that reanimate so that you can resuscitate level 1 and level 2 units, and then raising cadaver, of course, which gives a lot of longevity. But I have a lot of folks. No, this is different, but they have a fair amount of folks guarding this city. This will probably one of the first challenging battles I will have, so I'll see if I can recap that later. But got up to gold rank here for the killing momentum. Got one of my first Banshees out, which are great units. I really recommend every single stack having at least one Banshee in it, because with their ability to do spirit damage, that's very important when you're facing off against undead units. And the fact that they have the 60% physical protection makes them excellent damage sponges. So when I did get Primeval, so I had a few nightmares. And what else? Champion 1 there. Let's take a look at him. So a little fire protection, which is great. This is pretty useless because we're already fully blight protected, but I have my greater reanimate undead, which is great whenever I face off against undead units and kill one of them, and then I can resuscitate them and bring them to my side. So that's where that is. And that befriend animal came in handy for befriending that shock serpent a while back. And my guide goes over all the skills that you need, but I'm in Ghoul Curse territory now that hit magic level 9. I'm able to inflict Ghoul Curse. So this is where my army strength will really start to take off. So he's level 9 and he's level 10. You can see I've started to got him back in the army and is ghouled now, because when you befriend them, they're not yet ghouled, but now they're ghouled, and so that will help. Gold rank there you knew about. The other nightmare I did, this is one of my first ghouls, a tier 3 ogre with some good hit points, so that will help. See if I can keep the spider alive to have evolve as well. So let's see, in terms of battles, nothing hugely interesting. So this is where they're still together, you see. Still together. And this is where I ghouled the ogre. So just so you can kind of see how this is done, though I'm sure you can see it elsewhere. You can see how I set things up. Now I'm putting the shock serpent up front, which would normally be very dangerous, but the thing is I have lesser reanimate undead and greater reanimate undead on each of them, so I could resurrect this guy a total of 4 times. So there's not any real danger permanently losing him. And in the meantime, I am trying to use despair, so the Whale of Despair can inflict status effects on folks, and any regular ranged attacks triggers the despair and the spider and the ogre, so that it makes it more likely that I can Ghoul Curse them. So we'll see in a second what I do here. Okay, so he got webbed, but I'm not worried. It's fine. So now the only reason I'm ready to attack and attempt a Ghoul Curse on this ogre is because at 40% spirit weakness, the chance of ghouling them is very good. So I would not go in for the melee attack with one of my ghoul strikes unless I thought I had an excellent chance of ghouling them. And I believe with these folks, 40% spirit weakness, I'll also be trying to target them. So let's see. Yep, so Ghoul Curse was successful, so that ogre is mine. They're attacking, it's fine. Again, I did a few more range, so now he's up to 80% spirit weakness. So very, very likely that I'll be able to Ghoul Curse this spider. So I'm going to cheese a little bit. And then there. So that's how I Ghoul Curse those two units. So that's pretty typical. I think that's it in terms of interesting stuff. Yeah. So, all right, we'll see you in a few turns.